Hi there, this is Ronic from OutgoingOtaku, and we are at Dundee at Doj-Con at the moment, and we are going to be talking to people, speaking to people, getting interviews with everyone from every costume we can imagine. We are at the kind of mezzanine area at Doj-Con, and we are joined by Goku. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, very well, yeah. Just been saving universe as usual.
So, quickly, how long did it take you to put the costume together then?
The hat I made took me about 2 weeks because it's made out of PVA glue, cardboard and kitchen roll. And that took about, most time was taking the time to dry, to go rock hard. And I actually made this costume about 4 years ago, and I've worn it to about maybe 12 cons that I've been to, so people always recognise me as Goku.
Fantastic, and the actual clothing itself?
Clothing as well, basically converted t-shirts, print stuff off the internet to get the badges, iron transfer them on, make book covers, dye the clothes. That sort of thing, so just a little t-shirt.
Have you seen any other Dragon Ball Z characters about? Any Friezas, any Cells, anyone?
Not in this con, but if you go to the big MCM Expo Comic Con in London,
right, okay, yeah.
You can get hundreds of Dragon Ball Z cosplayers. So I've seen Friezas, Gotens, Gohans, Piccolos, everybody like that.
And do you have a favourite move? Or rather, a favourite Goku move, rather?
Oh, it's always a Kamehameha.
Not Spirit Bomb then?
Spirit Bomb takes too long.
Kaioken?
Kaioken sort of like just gives his energy up about 10 times, but it's not. Basically, Kamehameha is always his favourite move.
Well, we're not really sure about that. I haven't seen the movie, so I couldn't really tell you yet. And finally, then, what's your favourite arc in Dragon Ball Z?
Sorry again?
Your favourite saga?
Saga. It's probably the one where it was the Frieza saga.
Frieza saga, right. Do you have anything that you just didn't like? The worst saga, you think?
I watched GT and I didn't enjoy that so much. But that's not really the Dragon Ball Z. But most of Dragon Ball Z I quite enjoyed.
Do you mean GT at the start when he's a little kid, or GT when he's a big Super Saiyan 4 beast?
When he's a kid, when he's a start with it, it's against the... can't mind that little character he had to fight against for the rest of the one.
Pilaf, I think it was.
Pilaf, yeah.
Right, cool. Well, thank you very much for that. All right, have a nice day. Right, thanks. Right, and we're still in the mezzanine area at Doj-Con, and we are chatting to Grimjow. Quick question, how long did it take you to get your costume together then today?
Well, for making the sword, I would probably say it took, a couple of days, just simply to find the spray and everything like that, and get the designs.
What sort of material is the sword actually made out of?
It's completely made out of wood. It was hand carved from quite a large piece, and I just kind of cut it down.
Cool, and the actual outfit itself, did you manage to just get it online, or did you make it yourself, or?
The jacket had to be modded a bit, because when I got it online it was a wee bit out of shape.
Right, good.
A few bits of fabric.
And the bone fragment?
That was actually made out of a plastic bucket, but I completely cut it all up and then glued it together.
So how did you get the teeth on it?
Yeah, that was awkward. I had to kind of steam the plastic so that I could mold it a bit, and then the rest of it's all no more nails.
Fantastic. And you managed to get the wig online then, I'm assuming, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Is it not really cold? Because if there was one place that would be really cold for costumes like this, it's Scotland, or are you just used to it?
Outside was absolutely freezing, but it's been fine inside.
Have you seen any other Bleach characters that you're a fan of today?
There's loads of Bleach characters, and there's been a few Ichigos, they were quite good. No other Spada, but hey.
Have had any massive outbreaks, any fights, anything start off, anything kicking off?
Had one guy try and kill me when we were waiting to get in, and aside from that, it's all been hugs.
So what sort of anime other than Bleach do you like? Is Bleach your main one, or?
Bleach is not so much my main one. I suppose it would be Ghost in the Shell, any main sci-fi, Kenji Kamiyama movies.
Yep. What was the last anime you actually watched?
It's a good question. If you talk about yesterday, it probably would have been Toriko.
Right, okay. And what is it about? Oh wait, Toriko.
Yeah.
All right, okay. See, I watched the first 3 episodes of that, and I didn't get it. I feel bad that I didn't get it, but it's like Dragon Ball Z, but more ridiculous.
It's so bad, it's good.
It's. All right, okay. Well, thanks very much for talking to me, man.
No
all right.
worries.
Have a nice evening. All right.
Yeah,
see you later.
You too.
Right, Ronic here. We're still at Doj-Con, and we are talking to Harley Quinn, I would like to assume.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic. What other costumes have you seen today that you've enjoyed?
Bane. Bane is amazing. You need to check him out. He's
Yeah,
and he's huge.
Yeah, we will hopefully get Bane again when we see him again, I think. So how long did it take you to put your costume together then?
Not long. I actually wasn't going to cosplay Harley Quinn. I was going to be Lilith from Borderlands to begin with, but then I decided that I had the red and black jeans, so
Was it just easier?
Yeah. Plus, I like painting my face as well, so that was pretty easy.
Are you going as Lilith next year then, do you think, or?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
And are you more of are you here for the anime? Are you here for the comics, games? What sort of influences do you have that you like?
More comics and video games than anime. I mean, I like anime, but it's not like my thing, if that sounds right.
What was the last series you watched?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Good series. Have you seen Brotherhood?
I haven't. I'm just getting onto it now. So.
Watch Brotherhood. It's awesome.
I really
And
like
what
it.
comics do you like?
All of the comics, especially Deadpool. Deadpool's my favourite comic book ever.
So are you more of a kind of DC fan than a Marvel fan?
No, more Marvel than DC.
More Marvel, it seems. Sorry, Cameron.
Are you DC lover?
Favorite Marvel character?
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Or Spider-Man.
We've seen a few Deadpools as well.
I know,
Actually,
they're
again,
all
we need to get. Yeah, we need to get more interviews with people. So it's a case of, right, so apart from yourself, what's the favourite costume you've seen so far today? Apart from maybe Bane, because he says it's pretty badass.
Oh, I don't know. Goku was pretty cool. I liked his.
Goku was pretty cool. We had quite a lot of fun talking to Goku. But yeah, what are your plans for the rest of the day?
Well, I've got a photo shoot later on at 6, and then after that, just chilling.
Just chilling, meeting people, and just enjoying it. Right, cool. Well, if we see you later, thanks very much. Thanks. See ya. Right, back at Doj-Con, and we are joined by two wonderfully distinguishable fellows. Hey. So, are you anything specific, or do you take this time to just dress up and just go for the full?
Wesker Resident Evil.
Ah, fuck. All right, okay, fucking brilliant. Right, all right. Cool. See, quick question though, just like to start. See the ears? Is that fully stretched, or is that?
It's fully stretched. It's a 30mm wood plug.
What happens when you take them out?
A lot of people think that they sag, but it's kind of only as you get older that actually sag.
Same as everything else, really.
Yeah,
then.
pretty much. Everything hits the ground when you get older.
Right.
But no, they're quite elastic, and they just get a little bit smaller. But yeah, they're still there.
Right. See, Wesker, right?
Yeah.
What game do you think he's more badass in?
I like it in 5 because he just refuses to die.
In 5, he also goes crazy and turns into a big, massive kind of.
Yeah. But then he also has the thing which is included in the movies where he sits there he stands on the banister and then throws the glasses and then just proceeds to completely own them.
Do you feel cool that you can wear sunglasses inside and not look like a tit?
I think I look like a tit 24/7. Why not?
You look like a tit anyway.
But no, it's a really, really cool costume actually.
Thank you very much.
And I was just going to say that. See, in Resident Evil 6, then.
Yep.
Did you like Jake at all? Because he's supposed to be a relative of Wesker, yet he's just too much of a pussy. I think.
Yeah.
No.
I was going to say he seems like. Oh, thank you very much, my cigarette. I personally think that they could have at least toughened him up a little bit. I mean, the son of Wesker turns out to be I wouldn't say peace-loving, but yeah.
He wanted to save the world and help everyone.
Yeah.
What a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Not the son of the man who wanted to kill and destroy.
If I was Wesker, I'd be turning in my grave.
So is it just games, or are you here? Do you like anime and comics
I
as
love
well?
Anime. This is actually my first convention. Just really loving it. The atmosphere and everything else is just amazing.
Favorite series then?
At the moment,
If you have one.
going through Witch Hunter Robin and Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Right. Okay. Have you seen the movies as well, like Ghost in the
I've seen
Shell?
all the Ghost in the Shell movies.
What's your preference? Is there?
I like the second one purely for the fact that you get to see more along the lines of how Bateau reacts to the Major and things like that, which is really nice to see.
See, in Ghost in the Shell, for example, the first film, they redid it with like new special effects and new CG and new everything.
Okay.
Have you seen that one
I've
yet?
not seen that one yet. No.
It's called Ghost in the Shell 2.0, and it's basically a remake of the first film with like modern day CG and stuff like that. You should check it out because I think you'd
Definitely
actually really enjoy it. And Standalone Complex has, I think in my opinion, the greatest anime opening ever.
Oh, definitely.
It's so goddamn cool.
Everything, effects, storyline, it's always got that one thing that you can just sit and watch.
Yeah. So if those are the favorite anime, what's the last one you watched?
The last one I watched was I was going through the Studio Ghibli collection again. Most recent one I watched was Whispers of the Heart, and it was kind of a bit of a subtle heart sort of thing, but it's actually really good an anime.
Question, because I can actually ask this one in relation to like Studio Ghibli and stuff. Do you prefer subbed or dubbed anime? Because with most cases, people would say subbed, but with Studio Ghibli, it's
Well, that depends on how well the subbing's been done, because sometimes the subbing actually changes what they say in Japanese, so it's never matched up completely perfectly.
They've got to extend it to actual mouth movements and they don't alter it at all. So you get, sometimes, if you look at like some Howl's Moving Castle, when it's Calcifer and Sophie talking to each other, just when they first meet, it's extremely, the conversation is completely altered if you look at the original
I'm sorry,
Japanese
the
script.
dub of Calcifer is awesome.
I will admit he is awesome, but the voice itself, the words they're saying, the sentences are completely...
I think with Studio Ghibli, it's more on personal taste. Some movies are better subbed, some are better dubbed.
So you're saying that they actually changed the meaning on how some of the phrases are supposed to... Do you mean the actual meaning or the way it's said?
Well, the way it comes out, just going back to Howl's Moving Castle, when they're talking about the wood to the waist, In the English version, they still refer to it as, the witch. They don't use her actual real name. They don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Socialize, I suppose, with her as being an extension of the castle family.
Right.
They just refer, whereas if you look in the Japanese version, it's, they call her grandma, saying that.
Okay, so there's a different meaning to the actual character.
Saying that they accept her. So it's a completely different meaning. Rather than just her being there, they accept her into the family.
Right, okay, got you. Do you think it's a good idea having like Hollywood stars voice acting in anime? Because like in Howl's Moving Castle, Christian Bale does it, and there's a few other kind of major parts, like Willem Dafoe's done one, and there's been, I can't remember who the hell
I
else
think
is
that having a familiar voice on
a
a dub kind of makes you relate to the movie more. If you've seen them on other things, they kind of you have the more personality to the character.
Yeah,
I completely agree. As well, if the voice fits the character, it's made, and just with it being a famous voice behind it, it does help you associate with the character. I completely agree.
So, in the mornings, how long does it take to get the hair ready? I feel I have to ask. I know probably everyone else does, but
we've actually got the same amount of hairspray.
Yeah, exactly.
My hair's longer than his, and I had to make it look shorter.
It takes about 15 minutes each morning.
Yeah, just
50 or 15?
15.
Head down spray.
I've got 5 years practice with them, man. So, hairspray, egg whites, hair dryer, job done.
Egg whites.
Egg whites.
I heard someone said like online they use gelatin as well once, but I think they said at that point it really doesn't move.
If you want to look like you've been spunked in the hair, then yeah.
Not not the best. Like so, yourself, what's your favorite sort of anime then?
Favorite sort of anime has got to be Lexus Studio Ghibli, man. But I'm a big fan of the Bleach, Naruto, just a complete mix mash.
Out of the shonen series, what's your personal favorite? Because we've found people who like both. And then we found people who are just like adamant One Piece fans. They won't watch anything else. It's One Piece and One Piece for life.
Give it a chance.
Yeah. You got to give everything a chance, man. You got to try everything once.
What's your favorite shonen then?
Shonen.
Or is it one of those kind of difficult to answer questions?
One of those difficult ones, man. Just
either that or he's got friends at home that he can't answer. We get beaten savagely.
Damn it! You just can't decide, man.
And what was the last series you watched then?
The last series I watched would have to be Sword Art Online.
The full series, like both because the first part and the second part.
No, I'm still in the first part.
Still in the first part, right? Okay. And what do you think of it so far? Because it seems to be, we've seen a lot of cosplays here, and it seems to be like a really popular.
It's coming in. It's starting to kick off. There's a lot of boys coming in as Kirito, a lot of lasses coming in as Asuna. Duck, damn it! Don't get in the way of my shot. It's really starting to kick off as well. Not as well. Purely because it's brutal, but it's also intelligent as well. It allows people to associate the entire thing of showing human interaction between computers itself, allowing you to de-associate with the real world.
It's kind of like an extension of like what Hack was and that sort of thing as well.
Exactly.
And because it's just awesome looking as well. It's just really good. Yeah. Right. Well, thanks very much for that. Go back.
Nothing beats Elfin Lead.
Man, just for
gotta
that.
Be done, man.
Which is a shame. I haven't seen many Lucy cosplays,
I know,
but to be fair,
man.
if there was, they'd probably be quite X-rated. Which I am personally fine with.
But fine, dress how you want.
But you know that there are younger
that's
people
why
here.
the sunglasses come in handy.
I was going to say
they can't see you just staring and talking.
Completely.
No, I've got a girlfriend. I wish she was here actually. It'd be fun to have cosplaying with her.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Right. Thanks very much for that. I appreciate it. All right.
Lovely to meet you.
Have a nice day, man. See you later. Right. My day has been made today because we are joined by Solaire. How are you, my friend?
I'm excellent. Thanks very much.
Cool, right. First of all, I have to say I'm a massive Dark Souls fan, and I absolutely adore the costume. How long did it take you to actually put this together?
Actually, I made this last year for Halloween. The hardest part was the shield. It was actually made out of a sledge. Like,
fantastic,
so it's one of the round sledges, but just like lots of layers of paint and then stenciled.
Have you had a lot of people saying praise the sun today?
Yeah, actually, I came here with a bunch of other people, and I actually got recognised way more than any of them, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Has anyone tried to backstab you at all today?
No, I've had my shield on my back the whole time, just make sure that doesn't happen.
Fantastic. See, I was thinking about having a Havel's ring because my bag's very heavy, and it would really decrease my equipment load.
Yeah, you can just run about today, get a little more.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, when did you start playing Dark Souls?
I've actually been playing the Souls series since Demon's Souls came out, like way back in the day, and then got Dark Souls day release, loved it.
Do you think at our age we can say back in the day?
I think I can. But I mean, with Dark Souls 2, the new gameplay stuff's been released. It looks excellent. Sorry,
because at first I wasn't too sure. I saw the actual trailer they showed, the cinematic trailer, and it looked really cool. But it seemed to focus more on the guy than the actual everything else. And then it turned out they showed gameplay. It looks the same. It looks awesome, and I can't wait. See, between the two, between Dark Souls and Demon Souls, do you have a preference?
Oh, Dark Souls, definitely.
What is it about Dark Souls you prefer in comparison to Demon Souls?
I don't know, I think Dark Souls flows a lot better, it's a lot more easy to explore. There's not, Demon Souls, it was all about select an area, go to there, die, come back, try again, die, come back. Whereas Dark Souls, I don't know, it's just, they seem to take everything good from Demon Souls, leave out the stuff that wasn't good, and just make it better that way.
What sort of character build did you play in Dark Souls?
First off, I played a Pyromancer, that was good. And then I played Dexterity, and then my recent one was like Strength and Faith.
What weapon were you using for Dexterity?
I was actually using the Silver Tracer. It's in the DLC.
Is
Dagger.
Right, okay.
Triple, backstab damage.
I'm a great scythe user, so
oh, really?
it's one of these things.
Wow.
It's just, see, this is cool. Actually, getting to be a Dark Souls fan who actually knows everything I'm talking about.
I'm just kind of most people you would say like you see lots of these people who have got the Darkwood Drain Ring backflipping with a great sword with full habbles on. Yeah, it's good to see people trying out different builds.
So see, in the game Dark Souls, right? Even including the DLC, what's your favorite boss fight?
Oh wow!
Sorry, I don't mean to throw that one out of the blue. There, that's a big one.
In terms of like difficulty, probably Ornstein and Smough.
Right. Okay. Is that your most liked or your most hated?
No, most hated, but I love it for what it is. But I think if it was to choose my favorite boss, it has to be Sif.
Sif. Why? Just because he's cool looking? Just because it's a wonderful
fight? He's a giant wolf and he has a sword in his mouth. I mean,
see in the DLC, did you summon Sif?
Yes,
in the DLC
and
have him kick about as well?
Amazing little sort of Easter egg. They're just brilliant.
Yeah, by the way, for anyone who's watching this who doesn't know about Dark Souls, this isn't for you. I'm sorry. this is solely for me and my enjoyment at this point. So I'm sorry about that. It's going to be a shame that Solaire's not in Dark Souls 2, but do you think they'll have a character who has as much of a kind of weird cult following as Solaire?
I really hope so. I mean, like, that's the reason I came with him today, is because I love him. I love his dialogue. I think it's great. He's clearly like sort of refreshing character you don't see in games these days. And I mean, I'm hopefully maybe there's even some sort of homage to him in 2.
Yeah. Okay, and this one might be quite painful, so I apologise, but did you save him at the end, or did he succumb to the maggots?
I've only ever got him up to the maggots, and then every time I've never actually saved him from there, so I feel like I've betrayed him I'm so sorry.
That's sad to hear. That's sad to hear. But to be fair, the Sunlight helmet isn't really as cool as that one there.
I mean,
the other one would have been a bit weird.
I like his armor. His classic armor is just great.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated.
No problem at all.
All right. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Have a nice day. All right.
Thank you.
See you later. Right. We are outside Doj-Con at the moment, and we are joined by
Batman.
How are you today, sir?
Well, I had to walk up a hill, and I've gotten quite lazy after The Dark Knight Rises, so it's been quite a problem.
Have you started any fights with Bane? Because we've still to interview him, so we will be getting his side of the story as well. But have you had any encounters, any fist bumps? You seem to be walking, so he hasn't fought you yet.
I fist bumped him, but not the fighting way. We're bros now.
Is that all changed after The Dark Knight Rises?
It was all just a big misunderstanding. I mean, after Ra's al Ghul and Dahlia, I could understand, but he's a cool guy.
And of course, there's no way in hell he actually died when he got hit by a missile. I'm sorry, but that is the worst death ever. I will be speaking to him directly about that, because it was crap.
Oh, the grenade, it hit right off the metal. He's fine.
Right, okay. Have you at all seen the demo for Injustice, the new kind of fighting game that's coming out from the guys behind Mortal Kombat?
I have played it, yes. I played it with my friend Robin. We both went Batman, and as Batman, I insulted him. Eat dumpster dick. Eat Batmobile.
And because no one really wants to be Robin, I don't think. Sorry.
Well, he wanted to be Lex Luthor, but he's too small.
So will you be just going as Batman? You be your main character in this game?
Yes, and Robin's will be Wonder Woman.
And also, do you take strepsils or something else for that wonderfully gruff voice you have?
No, but after several years of hard training, I do need a Viagra for Catwoman.
Right, okay. Oh God, that's a good question. Right, so anime fan as well then, yeah?
Yes, particularly the Batman anime.
The actual Batman animated series, which some people have said is the best rendition of Batman anyway.
Yes, there is also the Batman anime. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm in it.
Is it called Batman?
Probably.
Other than Batman, what other series does Batman enjoy?
Oh God, well, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, the big three, 'cause I'm a big guy. Sword Art Online, Sengoku Basara because I love samurai. Hentai I shouldn't mention.
Probably not, no.
Can we cut that?
We can cut that.
You better cut that. I'm Batman, the world's greatest detective. I can hunt you down.
We have a website, so I can save you the hassle.
Thank you.
Okay, in Sengoku Basara then? Masamune or Yukimura?
Oh, I don't know. Because Yukimura has Shingen, but Masamune has 6 swords. Oh, Yukimura, my lord! Yukimura, my lord! It's kind of a classic.
Have you seen the second series as well?
Not yet, no. I need to. But Batman's poor. And I buy DVDs.
Oh, you wouldn't pirate anything. I mean, you're Batman. You're the pillar of justice.
Arg, I be a bat pirate. That's a dangerous thought.
That's a very dangerous thought. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Batman. I hope you have the rest of the day spending fighting crime.
I hope not. I'm bored.
See you later, man. Thanks. Right, as you can see, we are joined by Bumblebee here. How are you doing, man?
I'm alright.
Right, so first of all, let's just get this out of the way. Your views on Michael Bay, man.
He's an asshole. He took my voice away from the 3 films. I could have had legendary patter going on.
Why do you think he did that? Do you think he's just a bad man? Do you think he just ruins dreams on purpose?
He's a bad man indeed, yes.
There we go, we have it. Michael Bay is a very bad man. So other than
he's going to do bad things to turtles. How dare him!
We need to stop this. So, apart from Transformers, do you have other influences, other things that you might have come as if you weren't coming as Bumblebee?
Captain America.
Fantastic. So you're more of a Marvel fan or a DC fan?
Probably Marvel.
Marvel, but
I kind of go everywhere.
So, okay, if you were to be one of the Avengers, who would it be?
Either Captain America or Iron Man.
Well, to be fair, you've kind of got like a big massive suit as it is. The Iron Man one would be probably quite comfortable, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did it take you to get the costume together?
I actually got it pre-made, but it was a bit of a trick getting it up here from Glasgow.
All right, fantastic. So are you from Glasgow yourself?
Yeah.
Or? So is this a regular thing? Do you go to other conventions like this, or is it mainly just?
This is probably the first convention I went as Bumblebee. Went as Optimus Prime to last year's one.
So do you have a collection of Transformers outfits?
I've got 2.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Optimus Prime.
Are you planning on upgrading to another one at some point, like getting a third one to that? Maybe Starscream, something like that?
Yep.
Is it Starscream?
Oh, fuck no. He's a Decepticon.
Oh, okay, so no Decepticons at all?
No.
So who would be your third choice then?
Possibly Ironhide. Talking of Decepticons, apparently there's going to be Megatron turning up, but I haven't seen him. The moment I do, I'll kick his ass in.
I haven't seen any either, but to be fair, it could be. I was going to say it could be disguised, but I very much doubt that.
It could be disguised as that vending machine across the road there.
Are you just going to start beating up random devices?
Why not?
Right, okay, well, thanks very much, man. It's been a pleasure, all right? Have a good day, all right?